All right, so this is the first installment of the video revelation or thought, um, but called into work today, slept a lot, which is good. Got up, and I was just thinking in my life, like, how come, how come there's, how come I don't have this momentum going? What happened to the momentum I had? And I was just thinking of just this thing I heard by Andy Stanley one time, not to ask the question of what's right and what's wrong, but what's the wise decision. And I was thinking about that, man. I was like, if every decision I make, I just ask, what's the wise decision? And I ask for the spirit of truth and wisdom just to come and just to guide me along in that. Before I went to bed, what's the wise decision? When I got up in the morning, what's the wise decision? Is it wise for me to hit the snooze button again for the third time? Is it wise for me to eat this and feel like garbage the next day? Is it wise for me to, go to bed without saying, you know what, I'm going to read 15 minutes before I go to bed? Is it wise for me not to control and keep guard on my thought process? Is it wise for me to just, not stay active? Is it wise for me to be overly busy? And if I just engage this question to myself, I was thinking, if I can just stick to this and do this for a month and let just wisdom etch out things in my life, carve out things in my heart that don't belong there, whether it's laziness or selfishness or just those things. If I just asked that question before I did anything, do I need to buy this cup of coffee? Is it a wise decision for me to do this? Is it wise for me to do this? I can start getting some of that momentum back, because there's a season of my life where I had this momentum going. I just felt the Lord building on my life. I felt Him just putting things on I feel like just the kingdom was being progressed. There was a building. There was a just step-by-step increase happening. There's a progression. There's traction. There was progress through time, whether it's just conformity or laziness or not, just being alert and aware of what's influencing you and things like that. I just felt like some of that fades, and at times you get it back for a season, but then you get away from your morning time, your personal time, and that momentum starts to fade a little bit, and your impact starts to fade a little bit, and you're not as sharp, and you're not as on point, and you don't see need around you as much, and you start looking internally instead of externally. And I just want that back. I just want momentum. I just want to see that progression. I just want this thing to be an adventure again, where I'm just pursuing it, and I'm facing fears, I'm overcoming obstacles, and He's just being magnified and glorified through my life and just through my desires personally. And so I just want that back. I want to get discipline back, but I also want to ask that question and make the tough decisions where, I'm making wise choices to pursue Him, or just guard my heart, or just the things, not letting the holidays control me and dictate me and getting off track, even with as little as, what you're eating. We all can get track in Thanksgiving and Christmas with what we eat, and, we gain the extra 5-10 pounds. Is that a sin? No. But could you maybe be a little bit more disciplined and guard yourself? Like, why do we have to do that? And that's just a little thing, but just any little decision like that. And I just really I want to be fulfilled every day, and it's not happening. There's days where I don't feel fulfilled because I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm not fully aligned with what's going on, because it got a little cloudy, because I was making, not bad decisions, but unwise decisions. Is it a sin for me to sleep in? No. But is it wise? Probably not. Just little things like that. And for everybody, it's different. For everybody, it's just something else. But that's just something I was thinking about. I was like, man, it's because you get frustrated. Like, man, why am I not burning at the brink? Why am I not just fully passionate right now? And, I think for me personally, just the passion came when I said no to things, and I fought for them, and I, withheld the standard a little bit more. Than that passion came more. But when you just kind of casually walk into everything, that passion fades, because there's nothing you're fighting for, there's nothing you're guarding, there's nothing you're going after. And so, I don't know. So I was just thinking that today, and I was just like, man, I know we talked about the video revelation thing. I was like, you know what, I'm going to do that today. So, unplanned, unscripted, which I think it's the best that way, just straight off the heart. And so I just want to encourage everybody else, if you get something through the week, you're thinking about something, you're struggling with something, you just whatever it is, you get a revelation of something, God speaks something to you, put it on video, and let's watch it on Friday night or Monday night or whatever. Let's get together and let's, feel each other's heart out in the moment when it's happening, and talk about it and unravel it and encourage each other and hold each other accountable and do that. So that's it. Awesome.